It was the NFL because it was Sunday yesterday. Yesterday we had the Dolphins and the Commanders going to OT in Madrid. Marcus Mariota went 20 for 30, 213 yards, one touchdown, one interception. Chris Rodriguez had 15 for 79, 4 for 49, 9 for 28. You can see it. Deebo Samuel had 7 receptions, 74 yards, and 1 touchdown. Zach Ertz, 4 for 42. Chris Moore, 2 for 28. On the Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa had 14 for 20, 117 yards. De'Von Chan went 21 carries for 120 yards. Ali Gordon had 9 for 45 with 1 touchdown. Jalen Waddle had 3 for 52. David Achane had 5 for 45. What can I say but boring? These international games have all been boring. In overtime games, I feel like. But, losing the ball, basically freaking penalties. That's what killed the Commanders and also just backups. An injury team, 2 injury-filled teams, just not having fun. It's just not fun. 4-7, 3-8, you guys are just trash. Packers and the Giants. This one's interesting. How the fuck? Jordan Love went 13 for 24, 174 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interception. Malik Willis came in the game for 2 attempts, 6 yards, 1 touchdown. He went in for a little bit when Jordan Love went down. Josh Jacobs went 7 for 40. Wilson had 11 for 40, 1 touchdown. Romeo Dobbs had 4 receptions, 53 yards. Christian Watson had 4 receptions, 46 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 for 2 for Josh Weiss. On the other side, James Winston went 19 for 29, 201 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. Tyrone Tracy Jr. went 19 for 88. De'Von Achane went 16 for 44, 2 touchdowns, and 3 for James Winston. He had 10 yards on those and 1 touchdown. Isaiah Hodges had 5 receptions and 57 yards, 4 for Tracy. He had 51 yards, 4 for Robinson. He had 36 yards. Closer than it should have been. I think that's what the thing is. It's closer than it should have been. The Packers, what are they? Are they a good team or are they a bad team? Are they just okay? Because they play so fucking terribly sometimes. But then there's some games they just play like one of the best teams in football. What are you? Titans, this game is even ridiculous. 16-13, the freaking Texans win. They're going to get blown out on Thursday. 26 for 41 for Davis Mills. 274 yards, 1 touchdown. Marks had 18 carries for 44 yards, 3 for Chubb. He had 17. 2 for Davis Mills. He had 14. 9 for Nico Collins. He had 92 yards with 1 touchdown. 4 for Higgins. He had 55 yards. 6 for Schultz. He had 51 yards. On the other side, though, Cam Ward had 24 for 37, 194 yards, 1 touchdown. Cam Ward had 3 for 30 on carries, 10 for Pollard. He had 22. Awoko had 3 for 56. Spears had 5 for 31, 4 for 29 for Hems. 3 for Van Joseph. He had 22 yards and the only one who got the ball for a touchdown. I don't know what to say. Other than both teams are terrible, but this team right here, they need a lot of work here, the Titans. Offensive line issues are a big thing. Defensive issues is another. They get the close, but you also I think the Texans are a banged up team all season. So for them, this is not even like a real good game for them, but it's not a real bad game, Panthers and the Falcons, this one was unbelievable. What the fuck? Bryce Young played phenomenal. He had 31 completions, 45 attempts, 48 yards, 3 touchdowns. Rico Dahl had 19 for 45, 4 for Chubb. He had 21. McMillan had 8 receptions, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. Leggett had 4 for 83. He had 1 touchdown. Rico Dowdle had 5 for 54. 1 for Campbell. He went 54 yards on that play. On the Falcons, though, Michael Penix went 13 for 16. 175 yards. They put in freaking Kirk Cousins. He went 6 for 14 with 45 yards. Bijan Robinson had 23 carries, 104 yards, 2 touchdowns. Algier had 3 for 10. He had a touchdown. Drake London had 7 receptions, 119 yards, 4 for Bijan. He had 39. And Darryl Mooney had 3 for 34. I mean, this game was unexpected. I know the Falcons are pretty bad, but to lose like this, but Carolina, I mean, I didn't even know that the Falcons were 3-7. I thought they were better than that. It's a shame because I feel like some people really had the Falcons being better after the first couple weeks, and now you really see them, and it's just like, where was that team in the first couple weeks? Was that? And the Panthers are playing pretty well. I mean, yeah, they're 6-5, but in their division, they were second. Damn, they're second in that division. Bears Vikings. 19 for 17. This game ended. Caleb Williams went 16 for 32, 93 yards. DeAndre Swift went 21 for 90, 4 for Caleb. He had 26, 12 for McGay. He had 23 yards, 1 touchdown. 5 for Komet. He had 45 yards receiving. 2 for Romeo Doubs. He had 41. 3 for Loveland. He had 40. J.J. McCarthy had 16 for 32, 150 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Aaron Jones had 16 carries, 70 yards. 6 for Mason. He had 45 yards and the touchdown. 5 for Justin Jefferson receiving. He had 61 yards. 3 for Hutchinson. He had 49. 2 for Jordan Addison. He had 20 and a touchdown. I don't know what to say. The Bears keep winning games, but these are ugly wins. Like, that's an ugly win. The fact that they're 7-3 kind of shocks me. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. I really have nothing else to say other than wow. Both teams played terrible. Speaking of terrible play, a 7-4, a 73 team played absolutely terrible. Chargers lost 6-35. They got their ass beat. Justin Herbert came in and had 10 for 18, 81 yards and 1 interception. Trey Lance went 3 for 8, 37 yards, 3 carries for freaking Herbert. He had 21 yards. He was the leading rusher. 5 for Fidel. He had 13. 2 for 8 for freaking Johnson here. Keenan Allen had 4 for 30 for 53. 2 for Gustin. He had 41. 3 for McConkey. He had 13 yards. On the other side, though, Trevor Lawrence had 14 for 22. Had 153 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Tennant had 15 carries, 74 yards, and 1 touchdown. Travis Etienne Jr. had 19, 37 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 1 for Trevor Lawrence. He had 5 for 9 and 1 touchdown. And Jacoby Myers had 5 receptions, 64 yards, 2 from Johnny Munden, 2 for 25. Washington went 2 for 20, 3 for 20, and 1 touchdown for Tim Patrick. I don't talk about blown games like that, but that was just an embarrassing game for the Chargers. Embarrassing. You actually shouldn't be playing like that. They end up playing like that. 44-33, the Bills take the victory here. Baker Mayfield went 16 for 28, 173 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Sean Tucker had a terrific game. He had 19 carries, 116 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Rachaad White had not 10 for 51, 5 for Baker. He had 39 and 1 touchdown. Sterling Shepard had 4 for 54. Emeka Egbuka had 5 for 40, 2 for Sean Tucker. He had 34 and 1 touchdown. On the Bills, though, it was different. Josh Allen played well, he played a typical Josh Allen game. He had 19 for 30, 317 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. James Cook went 16 for 48, 6 for Josh Allen. He had 40 and 3 touchdowns. Shavers. Oh my God, Shavers had 4 for 90, 90 yards, 1 touchdown. I cannot speak or read that. James Cook had 3 receptions, 66 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 for Ty Johnson. He had 61, and 1 touchdown. 3 for Gabe Davis. He had 40. Wait, what did I say? The Bucs defense kind of blew it at the end. You were beating them, and you blew it. Oh, fuck. Man, come on. I had you guys winning this game, too. Damn. Speaking of damn. Steelers beat the Bengals. I mean, it makes sense. Joe Flacco went 23 for 40, 199 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Chase Brown had 18 carries for 99 yards, 1 for Bucks, hit 5 yards. T. Higgins went 3 receptions, 63 yards, and 1 touchdown. 5 for freaking Noah Fant. He had 36. 3 for Chase. He had 30. On the Steelers, though, it was Mason Rudolph who came in after Aaron Rodgers got injured. He went 12 for 16, 127 yards, 1 touchdown. And speaking of Aaron Rodgers, he went 9 for 15, 116 yards, and 1 touchdown. 10 for Ward carries. He had 62 yards. 9 for Gainwell. He had 24. 5 for Caleb Johnson. He had 15. Gainwell also had 7 receptions, 81 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Darren Washington had 4 for 76 yards, 5 for DK Metcalf. He had 49. Patrick Queen, defense. Just bad game from the Bengals. But I mean, we expected this game to go down to basically the Steelers kind of bouncing back from that loss they had a couple weeks ago. So another blowout, 41-22. The 49ers win, but this was an interesting game, mostly because of what happened to the Cardinals. Brock Purdy went 19 for 26, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tristan McCaffrey had 13 carries, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns, 8 for Robinson Jr. He had 24. George Kittle had 6 receptions, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 for Jennings. He had 54, 5 for McCaffrey. He had 41 touchdown himself. This is the freaking crazy thing. Jacoby Brissett had a league NFL record 47 completions. He had 47 for 57, 452 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So overall, shitty game. Zonovan Knight had 5 carries, 24 yards, 1 touchdown. I really don't care about the others because he didn't play well. Michael Wilson had 15 receptions, 185 yards. Trey McBride had 10 for 115 yards, 6 for Docher. Trey McBride and Dochich had 1 touchdown each. You know what I'm talking about, blowouts. 49ers basically was going to come in and beat their ass. All right, it was not like anybody really cared. This game was fun though. The Rams, Seahawks. I had the Seahawks winning this. I'm not gonna lie. Well, kind of. Seahawks. The legend of Sam Darnold imploded because he went 29 for 44, 279 yards, 0 touchdowns, but 4 interceptions. Kenneth Walker went 16 for 76 yards, 1 touchdown, 11 carries for Chabonner. He had 37. Jackson Smith-Njigba had 9 receptions, 105 yards, 10 for Barner. He had 73 for Walker. He had 44, 2 for Shaheed. He had 27, and Cooper Kupp had 2 for 23. Matthew Stafford went 15 for 28, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. Karen Williams had 12 carries, 91 yards, 1 touchdown. Puka Nacua went 2 for 18. Blake Corum went 8 for 10. Speaking of Puka Nacua, he had 7 receptions and 75 yards. 1 for Tyler Higbee. He went 23 yards. Kobe Parkinson had 2 for 14, 1 touchdown. And speaking of the only other touchdown, Devontae Adams had a 1-yard touchdown on the only catch he had in this game. Great game. It was back and forth. Seahawks put up a fight, but it was at the end where Rams did the most. The Rams came back and won. I don't know what was worse, the quarterback play of Sam Darnold or just their defense. Their defense played good for this. Look at these first couple halves. I mean, those second and third quarter, they didn't even give a score. They just kind of blew it at the end. You know? Speaking of a big game, the Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Broncos winning 22-19. Patrick Mahomes, 29 for 45, 276 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Kareem Hunt went 13 for 59 yards, 1 touchdown himself. Carries. Travis Kelce with 9 receptions, 91 yards, 1 touchdown. Tyquan Thornton went 1 for 61 yards. Hollywood Brown went 4 for 40. Rasheed Rice went 6 for 38. 3 for Xavier Worthy. He went 25. Then the Broncos, Bo Nix went 24 for 37, 295 yards. Harvey went 11 carries for 30 yards. Keel McKellen went 19, 6 for 19, one touchdown, which I'm pretty sure is the only touchdown they scored that whole game. Yeah. They won on field goals. This Chiefs is done. You know how they were talking about all that dynasty shit? They're done. It's over. Call it right now. The next Patriots? Are you fucking kidding me? Please. Speaking of please, we finally got to see an NFL debut of Juan Shador, and the Ravens beat the goddamn Cleveland Browns 23-16. Lamar Jackson went 14 for 25, 93 yards, 2 interceptions. Derrick Henry went 18 carries, 103 yards, 1 touchdown. Mark Andrews with 1 carry, 35 yards, 1 touchdown. I'm pretty sure he's the all-time receiving. I guess the most receptions in Ravens history. Slay Flowers had 3 receptions, 78 yards. 3 for freaking Mark Andrews, he had 32. 2 for Mitchell, he had 23. 2 for Henry, he had 19. 2 for Likely, he had 15. On the Browns, though, it started off with Dylan Gabriel. He went 7 for 10, 65, 8 yards. But then he gets injured, and Cleveland's savior in the end, and everybody was saying, "Oh, why did you pass on him? He's got a quarterback of future. He's gonna be so good. Start him." Well, that quarterback that you all been waiting for. Well, he went 4 for 16, 47 yards, and 1 interception. Remember, this is the guy that everybody said, "Oh, start Shador. He's gonna do well." Shador, no, that motherfucker's ass. He is terrible. Quayshawn Johnson went 17 carries, 59 yards. Sampson went 1 for 19. Shador, on the other hand, went 3 for 16. Good for him. Tillman went 3 receptions, 52 yards. Fanning Jr. had 2 for 26. Jerry Jeudy had 3 for 21. Corley went 2 for 9. David Njoku went 1 for 7. I mean, boring. Bad play by both of them. Bad offensive play by both teams. It was just straight boring. Boring. Sunday Night Football was boring as well. There was some excitement and then some brrr. The Detroit Lions lose 9-16. Jared Goff went 14 for 37, 255 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Jahmyr Gibbs went 12 carries, 39 yards, 6 for Montgomery. He went 27 yards. Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs had 5 receptions, 107 yards. Jameson Williams had 4 receptions, 80 yards, 1 touchdown. Amon St. Brown went 2 for 42. Jalen Hurts went 14 for 28, 135 yards. Saquon Barkley went 26 for 83. Speaking of Jalen Hurts, the running quarterback, 10 carries, 31 yards, 1 touchdown. A.J. Brown had 7 receptions, 49 yards, 2 for Dotson. He had 43. Dallas Goedert had 2 for 24, 1 for Smith. He had 8 yards on that. What can I say? It's the Lions that are gonna really start coming in because they play well, but there's games that, like I said about some other teams, they was like the Packers. They play well, but then there's games that they just play really bad. And for the Eagles, this is what we've been expecting of the Eagles. The Eagles, the entire season, beating teams no matter what. And to me, they're the team that's gonna make it to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. I think that's what most people think. Going back and defending the title. I mean, the only other team I can see kind of going up there right now, maybe the Rams. And remember the Rams came close to beating them, so it is going to be an interesting way. I think the Rams are the only team that are really going to give up competition. Because if we're thinking of the Lions, like we all thought earlier this season, no. Seahawks had a chance to be up there, but they just completely blew it. I don't see another NFC team really doing it. But the Packers, they can barely like fucking play as good as they should be. You know. As for the AFC, you know who I'm gonna say. But even then, I'm even iffy about my team sometimes. I don't know if the Patriots can really take it that far. It might be the Bills or it might be the Broncos. Hell, fuck it. It might even be the shitty Colts. But we have to see. Yeah, so this is what I got for Sunday. I'll see you guys like Tuesday for freaking the Monday night game today, which is the Cowboys and the Raiders. I'm so sorry for you people. Yeah, I'll see you.